Alright folks, today we're talking about gimbals and what to expect from an Weebill S2. DJI just came out with the RS2, which is in here, and the DJI RSC2, which is in this one. But will Zhiyun strike back and give us an updated version of the Weebill S, a Zhiyun Weebill S2? So let's take some of the improvements that I would like to see on the Weebill S. Here we go. Alright, so as I said, a Zhiyun Weebill S2 might be coming out. That is something I would expect to come out from Zhiyun because 2020 has just been gimbal maniac. We got the DJI RSC2, the RS2 over here, the Crane 2S from Zhiyun, and the Crane 3S also came out. Theotech came out with new gimbals. Just all gimbal makers or gimbal companies has come out with something new this year. But the Weebill S is an amazing, small and compact gimbal, but it has some flaws, and I would like to see a lot of improvements on this one. I'll go over what I would like to see. Just get this one out of the way. So first off, let's take a look at the build quality of the gimbal. It is a plasticky gimbal. I would like to see more metal on it. It is not that heavy, so a bit more weight to it wouldn't do anything bad to it actually. So shifting out this with a nice metal design, maybe some carbon fiber down here as we got on the Crane 2S, which I really like. And of course we need to change out this configuration here because we are holding around the controls, which is not ideal. So I would like to see a improved screen like on the Crane 2S, and probably do something like the RSC2, move the controls up here and also switch out the POV button with an M button like on the Crane 2S, where we can just toggle through the menu. This wheel here, put it on the side instead, so we can wheel it to the side and just press it when we need to change anything. Then make it a bit longer so we can hold down here and still see the screen and use the control. So that is some of the improvements that I really want to see. Get rid of all this so we have a dedicated grip, but still got a nice screen and some controls. Alright, I have a whole list of things we have to go through which I want to see on this one. So I'll just open it up here. If we slightly move up through the gimbal, the follow focus wheel here, this gimbal is heavily used, so this is super wobbly, not that good anymore. So a nice improved wheel. The one they have made for the Crane 2S is really nice, super compact and it's very firm when you want to turn it. So I like that. Add that from the Crane 2S to a Weebill S2 would be very nice. Then to the side here we have a accessory mount. I would like to have an extra one. On the other side right here, add an extra accessory mount. I would still like this design they have here, so we have the batteries right down here. We can pop those in and out without any problems and recharge and switch out if that is needed. So the design of it I really like. I would like to have an improved top handle, a better grip up here, so we don't have to use two tripods. If they could make a dedicated grip for this, probably with a couple of accessory mounts on the top for a monitor, anything else you could add there, that would be something that would be really nice, and then add it in the box so we don't have to buy extra things or extra accessories or make it as a combo. So that is the grip. Then of course a dedicated side grip as they gave us on the Crane 2S combo. I have this gimbal grip here which is really nice, but just having a dedicated grip from Zhiyun, I know they have one now, so just add that one to the box. That would be perfect. Then there's one of the things that really needs improvement, and that is the locks of the Weebill S. As you can see, my lock here, it's always sliding back in and locking the gimbal. They are very easy to slide off, so an improvement on the locks. The locks on the Crane 3S are really good where we can tighten them. Something like that would be very nice. They have also improved the locks on Crane 2S, but not as good as on the Crane 3S. So add something like that and the locks will be great. Then one very important thing, here we got the base plate for the Weebill S, where I've added my own quick release plates. There is a quick release plate on this, but I would like them to switch this system out to something like they have done on the RSC2, where you have a quick release plate here, but please make it an Arca Swiss. The one on the RSC2 is not an Arca Swiss, so it won't fit with anything. So a base plate with an Arca Swiss quick release plate is something that I would really love to see on the Weebill S. And then there's the most important thing, that's the stability and the algorithm of the gimbal. The Weebill S is good, but there's some micro jitters and stuff we have to work with, which isn't ideal. But take the algorithm and the stability of the Crane 2S, add it to the Weebill S, and this gimbal would be fly. Don't add that much stiffness to it as on the Crane 2S, because that's one of the most annoying thing, is that when you auto tune the Crane 2S, the motor settings are on 5, so you can't adjust anything, and we don't want that. We want to be able to adjust the motor settings up and down. So don't tweak it as much as on the Crane 2S, just make it better so we have the same stability and as we get off the Crane 2S. And then the Weebill S2 will be a killer gimbal. That is kind of my list of things I would see improved on this gimbal, and frankly it is most of it, but I would say it's a year-old gimbal and they can do it if they want to. So hopefully soon we'll see a Weebill S2. Just tell me in the comments if there's anything I missed, anything you would like to see on the Weebill S2, because I think it's coming out very, very soon. I don't know that, but that's just my feeling. And of course, now that you can see we got the RSC2 in the house, I will compare this with this one, because I think these two gimbals are very, very close. But they just arrived 2 days ago, so I'll need a chance to test it, go out and work with it before I'll give my verdict on which one of these gimbals I think is better. But we will compare them in a future video this year. Also gonna take a look at the RS2, which is a very interesting gimbal as well, big brother to this one. Alright, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to learn more, I'll link some of my videos here. If you're interested in the Gimbal Academy, check out the link in the description, and if this is the first time you're here, remember to subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking with motion. Stay creative and stay safe, and if you can, go out and shoot some dope videos. See you in the next one. Bye!